my name's Kat and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've not done a vlog in a few weeks and that's not just because politics seem to get really boring after Piggate. It's because we've been out busy building Rise in our local communities. We're getting ready for our 2016 electoral challenge. But I saw a story come up on my Facebook feed the other day that I just had to comment on. So basically, when I tell people I'm a socialist, I get a variety of responses depending who it is. But one that always seems to stick is this response of, socialism's a nice idea, but it'll never work in practice.
I'll take this case to the Supreme Court.
The state is the Supreme Court. Our decision is as follows. No more private property. No more you.
But the reality for me is that capitalism is an idea that is completely failing to meet the challenges of the 21st century, and that actually socialism is the only answer that we've really got. And if you don't believe me, then just look at what the world's biggest capitalist has to say. Bill Gates, Microsoft owner, and his recent comments on climate change. So if you missed it, then basically what Bill Gates said was that there was no way that capitalism was going to be able to drastically reduce global carbon emissions because there's no fortune to be made in green energy, and that the private sector is generally inept at innovation. So he proposed two solutions to this whole thing. Firstly, massive state investment in research and development, and secondly, a huge carbon tax that would basically make it no longer viable for corporations to continue to rely on fossil fuel-based energy. Now, if a billionaire like Bill Gates gets it, that the state is much more effective in providing solutions to the world's problems because capitalism is only interested in short-term profit-making, then why don't most of our politicians get it? So last week, the latest figures came out showing that the Scottish Government had missed its target for carbon emissions reduction. Again, they've missed the target every single time. And whilst the main parties at Holyrood expressed the usual concern about this target being missed, none of them put forward a proposal that was as radical as billionaire Bill Gates. Because the truth of the matter is, we need to be going further than what Bill Gates is proposing. I mean, he's saying that we need to socialise the problem solving and privatise profit making. I mean, this is the way that Silicon Valley has operated for a long, long time. So companies like Apple have made billions and billions of dollars of profit from their products, but the actual innovation to make the products was done by the state, in this case the US Defence Department. Mariana Mazzucato, who's an economist and advisor to the Scottish Government and Jeremy Corbyn, she's got this great image of the different parts of the iPhone that were all invented by the state. The point is that capitalism only works. Capitalism relies so heavily on innovation by the state. And socialism is about saying, well, let's socialise the profits as well. Let's not leave the profits that are created by state innovation go into private hands. Let's socialise them and use them for social needs like housing, jobs, education. And it's not just climate change that requires big, long-term state solutions. There are hundreds and hundreds of other major issues facing our world today, like the refugee crisis, our ageing population, global water shortages, and that's before you even mention massive wealth inequality. Capitalism, the economic and political system we have right now, has no solution to any of these problems. And if the world's biggest capitalist himself recognises this, then look, the 99% of us need to stop being frightened, and we need to stop being told that there is no alternative. Our leaders need to embrace socialist ideas. Otherwise, they need to get out of the way and let other people do it. thanks very much for watching, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hopefully I'll be back next week with some other topics. And yeah, comment and have the discussion online. Say what you think and tune in next week.